Hey guys, it's Brinton. I'm going to be doing a reading of my story, The Last Good Day. I had just finished icing the cake when I noticed the clock. It's almost time, I exclaimed, bouncing around the kitchen. It was Dad's birthday. I had been planning his surprise party for weeks, knowing that he had been complaining about feeling a little off lately. After school, I ran straight home, hung up some decorations, and baked a cake in the hope that it would help him feel a little more himself. Some neighbors had come to join the celebration and were gathered around our small dining table. I watched the clock on the microwave eagerly, knowing that at exactly 5:42, the garage door would rumble and Dad would walk through the door as he had every day for as long as I could remember. The low hum of idle chatter turned to hushed whispers and shuffling feet as we noticed his truck pull into the driveway from the window above the sink. "He's coming," I whispered, crouching behind the island counter. Right on time, the door opened and in walked Dad. "Surprise!" we shouted. His head shot up as he threw a hand to his chest, his face weathered. "Jesus Christ," he stammered. I grabbed his hand, ushered him towards the table, and carefully lit the candles on the cake. Once the cheers had died down and candles had been blown out, the conversations continued and Dad pulled me aside. "Nora, it's not my birthday," said as if suddenly I had forgotten. He tugged on my ponytail. "It's not until next week, kiddo." "Dad, what are you talking about?" I chuckled. "Of course it is." I grabbed the sleeve of his shirt and pulled him over to the calendar hanging next to the fridge. I pointed up at it. November 3rd was circled in bright red Sharpie just like it was every year. "I wouldn't forget your birthday," I told him, slapping his arm. I couldn't quite understand the expression on his face. There wasn't a coy smile, nor a little wink or knock on the shoulder like there normally was whenever he decided to joke with me. Instead, his heavy brows furrowed in confusion. He stared blankly at me as he ran a hand through his thick brown hair. "Oh," he mumbled, shaking his head. He shot me a weak smile and moved towards the kitchen table, clapping his friends on the back. I felt my breath hitch in my throat. "Oh. Oh." I had heard that "oh" before, that quiet, fateful "oh" that was so much more than a simple murmur under one's breath, that quiet, fateful "oh" that my aunt and grandma had muttered so often when their symptoms started, that quiet, fateful "oh" that meant my worst fear was coming true. I watched the rest of the party in a quiet panic, knowing that life with me and Dad was never going to be the same from then on. That was one of the last good days.